Now, consumers have to brace themselves to pay more on food prepared with tomatoes as the price of the product continue to rise. Now, traders who operate within the supply chain have blamed the issue on several challenges, including high cost of transportation. And the following report, Citi News' Charles Owusu-Komi visited the Agbogloshi market to assess the situation and filed this report.
Tomato is an essential vegetable in Ghanaian households and an important ingredient in many Ghanaian meals. Unfortunately, consumers are being priced out of the product. The recent food inflation figures from the Ghana Statistical Service show a slight decline in the cost of food, but tomato prices are skyrocketing. Various factors are influencing the tomato supply chain, adding to the cost of the product. In that supply chain are the wholesalers who travel to farm gates to cut the produce from the hinterlands in Akumadan in the Ashanti region and places like Agogo in the eastern region to the cities. A tomato wholesaler at Agbogloshi market explains to us the dynamics of the tomato market.
So can be a 4,000. Now we are near man and neman is the new. Tis only a 40 guma, but could be 100 cities, lolo feno. And son nowadays, Adakan in Susika and Baku 30 cities. Boys na omo bushman omo pejesima omo jebaku 20 cities na omo so age a loading fee no mo so age nti e be check ni nyina ka ho ansa na yenso ye ba ye beton a na yenso ye nya kakra e wo so enne de ayeye ka suso
ka market ni ya anka 1,150 no nka say na wo de be count for profit
and you know the cotton 1,001 no and 50 no 50 cities when old clients near 50 cities and they did 1,002 and
now fast way 50 cities
you 3 years and it's me 1,003 naturally say nyankopon aye adoye eno.
When traders transport the produce to the various markets, the next group in the chain, the retailers, then take the tomatoes off them to be sold to the consumers. This retailer explains to us the market conditions on the retail side.
We are foreign the markets of foreign boarding, so almost some bar, almost some of the Maya boarding. Why ain't to see I'm inside them here? She ain't to see. Anyway, Nina Fiadakabakum. Nina Fiadakabakum. She said a Queen National. Or the Kitwa way in a name of boy. Santanta, yes, here you know, or the
no guasi,
your guasi, not the way a gusoro. And to whom I said, Papa, no, they are just here.
Enter a branch, my bad drum name is Semepe. In 5 cities, cry the alcohol. Mean
5 cities, 10 cities in the crown, and that's a book market means now. Yenya 10 cities, no crack a career be way 10 cities.
So, I mean, this is the as a back magazine.
There 10 numbers, and kids one.
Yeah, like around 10, costing 10 cities, and they're really tiny. Like, I don't know if you
For the consumers, the price levels of tomatoes are unbearable.
In fact, tomatoes widen. The widen sometimes we got 5 cities crack, yeah, 2. Meanwhile, the ideas are so.
The General Agricultural Workers Union has been at the forefront of the agricultural conversations. Deputy General Secretary Andrews Adukwetego shares with us the factors contributing to the rising cost of tomatoes from the farmer's perspective.
When the input cost is high, it will definitely spread on the product, and that is tomato. In the recent times, many factors have been contributing to how we produce and grow our tomato in Ghana. You know, tomato needs a lot of water, that is irrigation, to be able to grow very well as a creeping commodity. It also needs a lot of attention in terms of control of weed, control of pests, and the rest. And beyond that, around this time, when we have chosen to use our land that has gold under to do galamsey, then definitely the land space will be limited. So if we're doing 40 acres and now galamsey is taking 20, it's a factor. It will reduce the land issue.
If you buy the Accra staple kinky, you may be forced to buy the pepper sauce that comes with it because Gakinke sellers say they cannot show that the cost of tomatoes alone
Ntoso no yentumi nto nti yama doknofo no ebi mo use garden egg for the pepper. Ebi mo so use tin tomatoes for the pepper. Ebi mo so the maggi egum and also my different variety of yare.
I would not know there. Who use tomatoes? Who use garden eggs? You are just using tomatoes.
Me use onion in majority. It's me tall red pepper and kakra and my like metal onion like 10 cedi and 20 cedi. So you so two. Sebema na do so see garden eggs ni sa nyama no mo use.
Oh, it is here where dry tomatoes ni use.
Me dry tomatoes use. It me tomatoes. It me use onion.
The General Agricultural Workers Union wants a national dialogue on food production to address the rising cost.
If the tomato perishes, the next farming season, the farmer may not go into producing tomato again. So we have a myriad of problems that needs us to sit down as people. Take all our political things away. We are talking about food, and food is a fundamental human right of every Ghanaian citizen.
Ghanaian production of tomatoes has generally reduced. As a result, farm gate prices have also increased. The consequence of this is that here on the market, final consumers are having to pay exorbitant prices for the product. We're told that these consumers are now shying away from the natural product to the tin tomatoes. For Citi News, my name is Charles Osukumi.